Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and today I am trying a different style video and we're going to do a virtual armchair travel to Iceland. I visited this beautiful country in 2018 and absolutely fell in love with it. I want to share it with you all and do some trivia and fun facts for you. I hope you like this style video, and if there's somewhere else you want to travel virtually, please let me know. I'm thinking we should go to Brazil, Aruba, China, anywhere else? Hello everyone. Today we are going to travel to Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Iceland is located north of Europe and is an island. The population consists of roughly 350,000 people, and the capital is Reykjavik. Iceland was ruled by Denmark in the 1550s up until they gained independence in 1918. Iceland sits between the North Atlantic and Arctic continental plates. It's the world's 18th largest island. Iceland has many volcanoes, geysers, and waterfalls, and because this is due to the location along the tectonic plates. Iceland was heavily forested throughout the years, and although new forests have been planted, the landscape has permanently changed. The only native animal to Iceland is the Arctic fox, and other animals came over from Europe, including the Icelandic horse. Iceland has no standing army and is the most peaceful country in the world. Hydropower and geothermal energy provide Iceland's electricity. Thingvellir National Park is where you can see both the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. It also consists of the Silfra Fissure, which is famous for snorkeling, and contains Iceland's largest lake. Geyser, which is the name of the geyser, does not erupt anymore, but this is nearby Stroker Geyser and it does erupt. It reaches 130 feet high and erupts every 5 to 10 minutes. This is Gullfoss Falls, which is the last major stop on the Golden Ring Circle Tour. It is 69 feet tall and the canyon walls are 230 feet tall. This is Carrot Crater and it was caused by a volcano. As you can see, the water is a bluish color, and even the landscape around it is brown, and sometimes it looks like a rainbow. This is Seljalandsfoss Falls, and what is really cool about this waterfall is you can actually walk behind it and see it from the other side. Just be careful not to take your camera out because it will get wet. This is some of the beautiful Icelandic scenery that I saw when I traveled to Iceland. It was like it was another world. The clouds seemed closer to the ground, the sky was bluer, the sunsets were brighter, and it was just so beautiful and so different than anything I had ever seen or experienced before. Skogafoss Waterfalls is beautiful, 82 feet wide and 197 feet tall. And yes, that rainbow does exist almost all the time. As you can see, Iceland has gained a lot of popularity in the past few years, so it's very hard to be there without a lot of tourists. Either way, it is a beautiful place to visit. And this waterfall, up on the right side, just out of view of the picture, you can climb to the top of the waterfall. I made it up about 10 feet before I realized I was terrified of heights and couldn't make it. Again, another beautiful scenery from Iceland. A beautiful church. And this is Reynisfjara, a black sand beach. The sand isn't actually sand. It's old volcano ashes, but it looks like black sand. And it's super dangerous to go in the water here, and it has caused deaths. So if you visit, be sure not to go swimming. Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland, and it is a beautiful city. It consists of art museums, cultural institutions, live music, great coffee, and overall just a beautiful city to visit. The nightlife is fun, there's culture, it's a fun place to be. This is the Reykjavik Government House, and this is Harpa Concert Hall. It is beautiful with all the windows and the light being displayed through it, and it's where a lot of the concerts happen and the opera, and it's just a beautiful building. This is Hallgrímskirkja, the largest church in Iceland, and it was designed by one of the well-known architects of Iceland. And a fun fact about this church, it has the largest concert organ. And these are the beautiful Icelandic horses. Like I said previously, these horses were imported from Europe, but they developed thicker skin and thicker hoofs, and now they are beautiful horses known as Icelandic horses. And of course, if you travel to Iceland, you obviously want to see the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights are most common between September and May, and look at this beautiful, beautiful scenery. I definitely have to go back to Iceland to catch a few of these. Now, we are going to do some trivia questions about Iceland. I will read the question off, give you a couple of minutes to think it through, and share their answer on the next slide. What is another common name for Iceland? Do you think you have it? You said fire and ice. You are correct. What is the native language of Iceland? Is it English, Danish, or Icelandic? You are correct. What is the capital of Iceland? We talked about this. Let's see if we can remember it. Reykjavik. What percent of Iceland is covered by glaciers? Iceland does have some pretty big glaciers. They have a lot of volcanoes too. I wonder what percent is covered by glaciers though. It's just over 10%. That's a lot of glaciers for an island. Where does most of Iceland's energy come from? Would it be horse manure? Or hydroelectric and geothermal energy? All the energy in Iceland comes from the waterfalls and the volcanoes. Pretty cool. What is the literacy rate of Iceland? It is just under 100%. Iceland has a strong literacy rate. A lot of kids go to college. The crime rate is low. It's expensive to live there, but worth it in my opinion. In what year did Iceland gain its independence? Bonus points if you remember what country it gained its independence from. If you said 1918, you are correct, and it would be from the Danish. What colors are found on the flag of Iceland? We haven't seen a picture of the Iceland flag, so let's just take a guess here. It's red, white, and blue. Isn't the US flag the same colors? What landmass is Iceland closest to? They are an island. They're closest to Greenland. And fun fact, when Greenland and Iceland were discovered, the discoverers actually meant to call Greenland Iceland because it was covered by ice. But they mixed the two up on purpose so people wouldn't settle in Iceland, but instead go to Greenland where it was actually all ice. What is the only native land mammal of Iceland? A lot of the animals came over from Europe, but this one animal was native. It's the Arctic fox. Does Iceland have an army? Iceland does not have an army. They did have a small prison when I was there, but I think only a few people were there, and I'm sure they weren't bad crimes. I hope you all enjoyed traveling virtually to Iceland as much as I did. Stay tuned for next week when we try to do some exercise. But we'll make sure it's fun. We'll listen to some good music and have a few laughs while we do it. Thank you. Bye.